may try to leave Krishna, but as far as I understood, it's not very easy, to fully erase him from the consciousness. Sometimes maybe they manage to a certain degree, but there will still be some memory of something there. Was that no question? Yes.
You mentioned this thing about always thinking about Krishna. We should always be thinking about Krishna. And then there's different aspects of devotion, so like the Vaidhi aspect and the Raganuga aspect.
Yeah.
So when we perform our services, it's like sometimes we feel more attracted to a certain way of like serving Krishna, thinking about Krishna. You have the chanting of Krishna, then you have to study the Bhagavad Gita books, which is no different also from Krishna. We have deity worship, we have many different activities which put us in connection with Krishna. So for devotees who feel like more taste for doing one activity, and sometimes maybe not so much attraction for doing the other things like that. So how does a devotee see that, and how does a devotee deal with when things come up like that? You feel, okay, here's a taste in this activity, and maybe not. Maybe it's difficult to the taste doesn't seem to, so easily come the other activities. So how should a devotee deal with such sentiments? I think also sentiments.
I like this devotional service. Well, it's not that I like this devotional service. I don't like that devotional service. It's more of this devotional service inspires me more.
Or you feel like you can think there's some, you have some time against here is really sometimes feel like here, yes, here, actually feel.
Yeah, well, so sometimes you feel something.
Yes.
That's nice. Sometimes you feel something great, and other times maybe you don't get so much out of it in that sense. But the serious devotee will, in general, we take the various activities of devotional service serious, because then we have some leading, there's some, we will be pulled in a certain direction depending, or again, on actually our taste. And if we don't follow that, and we try to artificially stay in something else, it may not be so, in the long term, productive. It's also like if some likes to manage things or manage things for Krishna like that, others don't like to, but then it's maybe not a matter of liking, but it's also a matter of competence and different things, skills Krishna given us. So, but of course, if you're trying to do something that you have no skill for, and trying to lead a nice bhajan when you don't know how to sing, it's not so. You don't have that the talent, so to say. So a little bit, I would say that it gives you indicate, because I think that Prabhupada, of course, he gave us a standard program, but then there's also certain aspects of it that we may connect us, we feel more connected to Krishna, so to say. And once the story was that Prabhupada was, made this bhakti came and said, oh, Prabhupada is so terrible, it's so bad. I feel so unhappy, I just want to run away or something. But then Prabhupada, well, isn't there anything you like about this Krishna consciousness? Well, it was simply wonderful or something. Okay, then take it simply wonderful here. And then so Prabhupada, there, where it's strongest, in one sense, take shelter there as far as you can. Of course, we are also living in a society of devotees, and we have various relationships. There's various relationships and various duties and things to carry on. And Arjuna didn't feel like fighting. But still, he's fought. he didn't feel like fighting, but still he fought. But then he fought because Krishna wanted, he got the point. I'm not fighting, it's not for my sake, it's for Krishna's sake. And that's maybe the most important point. I may not feel like doing something yesterday, but the point is, it's for Krishna, therefore we do something. Maybe we don't feel like traveling, but in some ways my duty or challenge, for example. Hare Krishna. Okay? So we may feel. So a feeling can be good, but it's not just because feeling. I don't feel like it today. I normally do it in any case. That's a sacrifice. That's also love. And maybe I don't feel it, but I do it because I want to please Krishna. And that gives a nice feeling. The satisfaction of having done your best or tried to do your best for pleasing Krishna or something. And then we have the different kind of devotional service, different level. You mentioned like chanting, hearing, and Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pradasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasam, Sakyanam, Manivedam. Now, the ninefold process is what we can say, that is direct devotional service, we can say. And then we maybe have other things that we do, and we can sort of say, offer the result to Krishna. We can think that while I'm cooking, it's for Krishna. But actually maybe it's for the husband, wife, or the kids, or parents, I don't know what. Who requires it, and then by the way you also offer it to Krishna. We have the word to earn money so you can maintain your family, so that your family can grow up and become devotees of Krishna. Or giving some money for their temple project or something. So that's another that we can see also as devotional service, but it may not exactly be in the same way, in direct devotional service. Because there you could do the same activity without it being the devotional service. Where the Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pradasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasam, Sakyam, Manivedam. This is direct devotional service. Because maybe there also you have to have your heart in it. But even if you sit down and listen, and whether you're very much present, some are more present, some are less present, depending maybe on the lecture also. But it's still sitting down and trying to listen, so that's great. That's, Krishna takes notice. And we try to speak, you try to distribute books, and you manage to distribute books, you don't manage to distribute books. But you tried. Krishna takes notice. And it has an effect on the consciousness, these direct activities. But the indirect devotional service, that's could or could not be devotional service. Okay? Hare Krishna. So good, then we end here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.